if we look at chapter 4 was a significant chapter, and I was looking at the figure 4.1 is the first figure there. It talks about application security tools and techniques spanning across the development lifecycle. Would it be advantageous, or is there a tool that can cover all 4 of these sections or all 4 things? I'm sure that you use a lot of different security tools. But would it be advantageous if one tool is able to cover multiple parts of the effort?
Yes, absolutely. And we're seeing that consolidation or merging of tools and really being able to certain tools rather than being a niche tool where it only does this or only does that. I think the ones that'll really grow and expand are those that either come together or they expand those services so that they really see the entire view of all, for example, from a testing perspective and evaluation. Because really, when you're looking at that testing service and scanning, you want it to be, can you get to the point where it's automated and correctional? Does it know the corrections? And that's where AI is going to and is starting to play a significant difference too, is that it's even if you don't have it automatically make the changes, is to make the adjustments. So having this kind of tool bases where they are expanding the entire testing framework so that it's throughout the life cycle. And we see that more on the DevSecOps side, a lot of, let's just, something in the container management where they're looking at that entire base. It's still a bit more difficult in some of the old legacy pipelines and build pipelines, and the fact that it's not truly a pipeline.
Right.
We're still seeing that where it's harder to bring that together because a lot of these tools are also dependent on the languages that they're servicing or the environments. So it's never going to be 100% of 100%, but we are seeing a better breadth across a suite of products.
Okay. And I guess you were alluding to the fact that I guess if one tool could only do one part of the life cycle or development or process, it may be advantageous for that tool to maybe partner with others to try to
Absolutely.
have a holistic solution. So, okay.
Right.
Excellent.
And eventually maybe others may pick that up, but we're actually seeing, in our environments, especially with the push to having memory safe languages, sometimes they're not supporting C and C++. And a lot of our infrastructure and, technologies are still written in some of those older, code,
Right.
code languages and things like that, but they're not being part of the tool suites anymore, or maybe a Windows platform or things like that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.